Do you have an assistant? Should you get an assistant?
Welcome to the Stylist Journey. Where are you on the journey? Today, we're going to talk about a specific topic, but you might need to go back or forward to find where you are on the journey, or maybe you'll want to start at the beginning.
It's really difficult to say. Everybody is different. I say that if you're able to kind of stack clients and multitask, you should definitely get an assistant. Or you need to get an assistant that can help you with the multitasking. So you might want to interview a couple of assistants. And when I say interview, have them work with you for a few hours, all day, a whole day, half a day. Because what an assistant should do for you is provide you the opportunity to do more clients at the same time. Some of you guys cannot mentally do that. I know. I have stylists in my salon and some cannot. They freak out just thinking the next client is waiting 10 minutes for them and they're not even running late. The client is just early. And then some hairdressers have no problem running 30 minutes late saying, I'm like a doctor. If I'm running late, that customer deserved it and the other one can wait. I don't always run late. So you really have to kind of look deep inside yourself and say, can I handle, do I want to grow? Am I okay with customers waiting around a little? You have to manage that through expectations, talking to the clients. You got to make sure either you, your assistant, or your salon coordinator or receptionist or whatever you call them, are handling that wait time. Are there things for them to do? Sometimes you've got them changing into a smock, you've got them filling out a form, you've got them being prepared at the shampoo bowl by the assistant, getting caped up, smocked up, hair parted correctly, clips in the hair. I mean, there's a lot of things that can be done to get them ready for whatever's happening next. So that should all be handled in the consultation. Some of you guys are working with assistants saying this is all simple stuff, what are you talking about? But some of you guys have worked for 10, 15, 20 years or even less, and just not even ever thought you could handle an assistant. It is difficult. Every assistant is completely different. So I'm not saying you got to keep the one you have. Some of us, like me, have worked with 3 assistants before. I can multitask, get 3 people going, got to the point where we just scheduled customers every 30 minutes no matter what they were. Whether it was a haircut, color, highlights, even hair extensions we would fit in. Now, as each person came in, we would explain to them what was going on. If it was an extension client that came in and said, you know what, I want extensions today, I would look at the book and I'd say, you know what, we can do it today. Normally we would do this in just an hour or 2, but I have 3 30-minute blocks at different times during the day. So we're going to start on you now and kind of work on you in between some other clients. I work a few chairs at the same time. I got a couple of assistants that are going to do parts of the job with me. Are you okay with that? Sure. They want hair so bad, they'll work with it. So we would fit them in during the day. And then other people, as they come in, walk in, call in, we would say, hey, we're giving you priority because you scheduled ahead of time. I just want you to know we're working with a few other people that have called in late or walked in. We're working around in the off time when your color's processed, and we'll be working over here. They were fine. To them, it was like a production, a show. It was a fun time in the salon. We made it fun. You have to make it fun. It isn't fun for everybody because they stress out, then the customers feel that stress. So if you can work with an assistant, make it more fun, make it a production. You might not have been successful in the past with an assistant, but it's not too late to try it again, because anything worth doing is worth doing bad or wrong until you get it right. It's just like all the complicated services we do that we didn't do so well at first. You can't just say, I tried that, can't do it, never going to do it again. It's worth having an assistant, I believe, or 2 or 3 if you grow into that. So learn how to do it. Get rid of the one you have if it's just not working out, or put some higher expectations, say what you are expecting, and make it work. Try it again and again and again. It is a way to train somebody to become a hairdresser, which is very rewarding. They will be forever grateful to you. I've had so many assistants that have left and worked at other salons or own their own salons or went to other cities that are calling me, texting, messaging me in the throughout the year saying thank you so much, even if they left on bad terms at the time. We're all mad because they're leaving, and they're leaving at the worst time. But then later they look back and say, I'm so sorry, I didn't leave correctly, but my goodness, everything you taught me was so great. That's why I'm so successful today. It feels good. It does feel good, even though it didn't feel so good when they left. And some I tried to push out from under my wings and you're ready to go out on the floor. And they're like, no, I don't think I can do it without you. Sometimes you have to encourage them to get out there. And then they're thankful. So there'll be a lot of, friction, a lot of good and bad and high and low emotions. But it's still a forward-moving, more profitable thing. More, philanthropic, because you're helping people with their lives. It's more than just about money. You're helping customers have a fun time, and you're helping a hairdresser build a clientele and a business and a mindset of how to do it in the future. Get an assistant or get the right one.